ውድ ተማሪዎች ይህ ነው የግሎባል ትሬንድ የፍሬሽማን ተማሪዎች የማቀርብላችሁ ይሆናል። ቻፕተር 2 ግሎባል ትሬንድ አንደርስታንዲንግ ፎሬን ፖሊሲ ኤንድ ዲፕሎማሲ። ኦብጀክቲቪቲዎች አሉት፣ ዓላማዎች አሉት። ፎሬን ፖሊሲ ምንድን ነው ጥቅሙ? ያንዳንዱ ነገር እናያለን ማለት ነው። Defining national interest. National interest is a reason or reason that or the reason of the state to justify the action and policy towards other state at international level. በዓለም አቀፍ ያሉ ፖሊሲዎችን ተከትለን ድርጊቶችን መፈጸም ያለባቸው ድርጊቶችን ጀስቲፋይ በማድረግ የራስን ሀገር ፍላጎት ማሳካት ማለት ነው። ስለ ፎሬን ፖሊሲ ከማንሳታችን በፊት ናሽናል ኢንተረስት የሚለው ነገር ምንድነው ትርጉሙ የሚለው ማወቅ ያስፈልጋል። ናሽናል ኢንተረስት refers to sets of value orientation goals and objectivity in a given country who would like to achieve its international relations. ምንድነው ዓለም አቀፍ የሆኑ ትስስሮችን ለማድረግ መጀመሪያ የምንፈልገው ነገር መለየት አለብን ነው የሚለው። ማለትም አሁን ለምሳሌ አንድ ሀገር ወደ ሌላ ሀገር ጋር ትስስር በመፈጥርበት ጊዜ የሚፈልጉትን ነገር ለማግኘት ነው። ያን ናሽናል ኢንተረስት ይባላል። የራሳቸው ዓላማ አላቸው፣ እንዲሁም ኦሪየንቴሽን አላቸው። ቫልዩ ወይም ወግ ባህል መሰረት አድርገው ነው። Thus being the main driving force that determines the content of foreign policy. However, there are controversies on the extracting scope and content of national interest. So that the section is devoted to examining and the debates of national interest. It's discussed realists and the idealist interpretation of national interest. Zikastil and national interest ስንማር አንድ ሀገር ያለው ፍላጎት አለ። ያንን ፍላጎት ከአንድ ሀገር ጋር ለማግኘት የግዴታ ናሽናል ኢንተረስት ያስፈልገዋል ወይስ አያስፈልገውም የሚለውን ለመለየት እንዲሁም ደግሞ በዛው ስር የተደረጉ ጥናቶች አሉ። እነዚህ ሁለት ሪያሊስቲክስ ኤንድ አይዲያሊስት ኢንተርፕሬሽን ይባላሉ። በዛው ስር ሌሎችም እናያለን ማለት ነው። Equality is as a profile writer of this topic defines that national interest as an image of the future state of affairs and the future state of conscience that government through individual policymakers aspire to being about by wielding influence upon in by changing or sustaining the behavior of the other states. የሌላውን ሀገር ፍላጎት ለማሳካት እንዲሁም ደግሞ የራስን ሀገር ፍላጎት ለማሳካት በሚደረግ ስርዓት ውስጥ ናሽናል ኢንተረስት ይፈጠራል ብሎ የሚያስበው ወደፊቱ ዓለም በዚህ ስር ነው አብዛኛው ፖሊሲ የሚካሄደው። ማለትም የወደፊቱ ስራ ላይ አንድ ሀገር ብቻውን መቆም አይችልም ብሎ የሚናገረው። ይህ ማለት አንዱ ሀገር በሌላኛው ሀገር ላይ ድንበር ዘለል የሆነ ትስስርን ይፈጥራል ወይም ደግሞ ኤፖርት ክሮሲንግ ይባላል ማለት ነው። This implies that national interest is sometimes related to the ambition of the government. That's what this government aspires to fulfill its future and direction others. Policy also underlined on the meaning of state input to realize their future ambitions. Power of or the ability to influence the behaviors of the other state is underscored as a primary instrument to the implemented national interest. ይህ ማለት ሆልስቲ ዳረሳሰብ የወደፊቱ ኢንተራክሽን አለ። ያ ኢንተራክሽን አንድ ሀገር ከአንድ ሀገር ጋር የሚያደርጉት ትስስር አጠቃላይ ፍላጎታቸው ለማሳካት ነው። የሀገሪቱን ፍላጎት ለማሳካት ሲባል የተጀመረ ስርዓት ነው። የሀገሪቱን ስርዓት ለማሰራት ወይም ደግሞ ለማስተካከል የግዴታ የሌላውን ሀገር ድጋፍ ሊያስፈልገን ይችላል ነው የሚለው። ያ ማለት እንደ ፕራይመሪ ኢንስታልመንት ነው። የሀገር ፍላጎት አንድ ሀገር ከመመስረቷ በፊት የሀገሪቷን ፍላጎት ማወቅ ይፈልጋል። ሀገሪቷን መለወጥ የምፈልገው ወይስ አለመለወጥ የምፈልገው Apta magar mono filigo, the waste mutakal and yap mitalat sandwich and mosan alepen andakar simasaret yarasm bahari bicharilam jom melt nimatau agarikuba murhu mifaliku hasabal yanan asabla masagat zipat imi saru puzuplan wuchalu and nazaplan wuchdabmo agarifam bites honobilu tagar flight dependion mon yichelad then Rasi tiye at karakterishi akarimilo nagarako komando malatikap talumilum. No biemila truman another scholar of prophet liruch scholaroch itanakarut alu nufaina ruk national interesten nasiberi itargut mahle in the normated science and normaliwana argonomes wuti national interesten israeli to That's a purpose which such nations should seek to realize the conditional foreign relation in descriptive sense as where national interest may be regarded as a purpose of or a purpose which the national nation or state through its leadership appears to pursue a persistence over time. Sibori cited to the honesty. However, there is a major division of the opening in the field of national interrelation. We got ways of national interest that define objectively or whether is subjectively enterprise of peace. This unhurt these derived as ways of national interest in science or art can be traced in a far back to Plato's philosophy. Ipel si beauty about hasla, Mobilitka frot no mail benromative na, but descriptive definition no arat no. Siburi can normativo answer depth, Hager as Pulakutan municipal, Canida Hager got women set of the purpose, which will seek highlights or a relation in lab. Yeah, would chaka can lamas fat and not realize lamar whim with that tagabar lamam at action the most. Itakamar bluiminakaru. Gen pat descriptive definition sinoro can agar heraso hayoana mari wemda mo leadership norat. Bukakiziwat exip kat ainet indinoro maschat. Ya akart mifalukuna kerv no wemda mo national interest no and blora mesbona latainet meaning allo akart mifalukuna kerv and na hagaritu mifalukona Italai yeno slazino patifana descriptive blow. You find article natural Martin. The science I manget na Platu and the Tanaka fences for Nalabas national interest. Ben art milk art aims the Tababai Pona Mangetana Groalman. For Platu, the good of the police, plus the public code, cult based arrived by at by philosopher king added by the few higher learned. Detached and fair-minded advisors. This individuals could make wise and well-informed decisions regarding the common good without accounting for the yearning of leisure's minds or accommodating selfish and psychiatrian pressures. The basic assumptions of the straw, including number one, the wise and well-informed decision can be made by few carefully selected individuals who have been expressly trained to think in a term of collective good of the state. Number two, that these are few individuals who possess absence in the innate power will not be corrupted by this power the anniversary. That's one socially optimal decision of bureaucracy. Sorry, but the anniversary that's one socially optimal decision have been made that they can be implemented efficiently by loyal will, trained and obstinate bureaucracy. Mantenno and below kata kalatrin bloodman so hasla outlet national interest tabaru and bitarho kasamu police committed by katama stono police a public good glown or HMR and not national interest malat agar ay fudla ko otmog robin nasaw and agar gilasa watch be mi faluput tasabsabo and like agar af lapot mi fat kuona ihi national interest i bailand the national interest meant in no America ye gara sabut laman sadikil sub we ideal selfish one ideal tralu nazakam literarko leisure to stop patro whether garat kimball said ye chala alblon mesud so let's see andenya asavona garhalula tenyas ostenya nasipo bluste poch winda monezik and assumption och nazi and metroch imikotor but na assumption and satu a few which idea which na jomar and not in the z gilas which has put on the right net and there positive man tamarto mik amatuna yes bunala malesa kumika punacho corruption on style little una courage creating the una yes bun alama reality tag up below not hamero this is a tamero sarto emi to mon a la patrono not bag tray and phone more immediate I love inspirational have been for around form of the government in management so let's see can let's have which and be mushroom gar af labo to chen market no blown plato massive management so the next day can there sabdela and operation philosophy manam alu and the next and trial this hurricane can operational philosophy which de lam gauntlet Naya Len Marthnu Kin video text and like share subscribe American virus who